Hey, what's up guys? This is Steven, aka Sten4SW, bringing you the first in a hopefully long line of Airsoft videos. This is the first video shot with my new GoPro HD camera. This is also my first actual Airsoft game. I am new to Airsoft, and this is perhaps the first. Well, this is definitely like the real game with rules and everything. It used to just be like shooting my friends in the backyard before this. I'm with my friend David, who convinced me to come to this game, and Micah, who you've probably heard about. David is running an AK-74U. Micah is running customized M4. It's called the Silent Death. It looks like the one from the Expendables. And I am running the A&K Masada, better known as the ACR.
Fire into or out of Maelstrom in full auto is allowed. Semi-auto engagements only inside of Maelstrom's yellow perimeter tags. As you notice, we had some off-road before for some of the guys that played here before. For the guys that haven't played here, these little tiny yellow tags, probably about 2 by 3 inches big. They circle around.
Like I said, this is going to be the first in a long line of videos. There are going to be a few videos from the games of this day on April 3rd. And I just want to say that the footage did not turn out exactly how I wanted it to. I was unaware that this field had certain rules regarding the goggles, which means that I had to use David's goggles. They were a bit bigger than I thought they would be. For instance, I could not even properly aim down the sights on my gun with these goggles. They stuck out really far, and I noticed that as I would run and move, either the camera would bounce and tap the front of the goggles, so if you hear that, I apologize, or they would eventually push the camera up and not aiming in the proper direction. So there are a few problems with the footage this time around. I apologize. These problems will be fixed in the coming videos. Not for this video, not for these next few videos regarding this date, but later on this month, when there's another event, all of the games recording at that date will hopefully have better footage than this game did. And of course, as with all my videos, that is my goal, to have each video be better than the last one. I was running the ghillie suit in the first game, and as you will see in the next video, the camera fell off of my head because I had it strapped to the outside of the ghillie suit, and that wasn't too smart. I was hoping to run my sniper rifle, but it was too powerful for this field, and they wouldn't allow it. And so I decided to shed my ghillie suit and just run with the regular army costume. It's basically the regular gear for my ghost costume from my fan film, without the knee pads or all the extra stuff that weighs me down. That was a great decision, because once I did that, I was much more mobile, as you'll see later on the next set of videos. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Like I said, for all the shots of the camera being out of frame, I apologize. Any of the problems with the camera will be rectified later on, I hope. So please do not worry too much about the quality of these videos going forward, as it will increase. Also, I'm probably going to do 1080p on them, as the 720p option on the GoPro is a bit too wide angle, and it makes things look smaller than they actually are, and it's hard to point out certain objects. I think the smaller viewing angle of the 1080p option also makes it zoomed in a little bit more, and plus it's 1080p, so it's just easier to see a lot of things.
There is an unenforced surrender rule. Asking for a surrender does not require the person to do so, and high-risk engagements rules apply. Does everybody understand eliminations? Cool. Medics and respawn. Engagement at the enemy spawn point in transit is allowed. Engage in the enemy spawn point for longer than 60 seconds will be considered spawn camping. That's today, but protection of the spawn point is the responsibility of the defending team, not the ref staff. Medics may not enter or heal players inside of buildings or structures that are objectives. Eliminated players are required to bleed out for 1 minute before respawn, either at the point of elimination or the respawn point. Time in transit does not count. Eliminated players are healed after 60 seconds of hand-on contact from the medic. Eliminated players may be moved by a live player while in direct contact with them. Medics may not be healed, only respawn. Medics have no bleed-out time. Does everybody understand medics and respawn rules?
Also, you're going to hear me commentate over this footage in and out just to give you a good idea over what's going on with the certain game types or where we are in relation to the rest of the map, just so this footage becomes the best airsoft entertainment you could possibly want. I'm trying to stand out from the rest of the airsoft videos out there on YouTube. I know there are a lot of them, and you can help me stand out by liking, favoriting, and commenting on this next set of videos that is about to come out over the coming week. So I'd just like to thank you very much for your continued support, and as usual, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Have a good day, everyone.
Or props, especially today with the mud being out there and stuff. You slam into some of those walls, especially after the winter when the ice and the snow and the wind has loosened up some of those buildings. You slam into a wall, some of those buildings may come down right on top of you. I've seen it happen. It is really, really funny, except the person underneath the wall. Okay, you guys have any questions? Okay, remember, it is muddy out there today. A fast controlled truck will get you most places. Consider it, even though there isn't a lot of snow out there, when you're running through the mud, especially RPC mud, which is like thick and tacky and will literally suck the boots right off of your feet. If you're running and you hit a sinkhole, don't try to run right through it. Because pretty much the next thing that's going to be hitting the ground is your AAG. The next thing after that will be your face into your AAG. And then depending on how hard your face is compared to your AAG may be in 2 pieces. Okay? So when you're out there on the mud, please try to be careful. Okay? There are high spots, there are low spots. You will tend to notice them most of the time. Okay? You don't want to get your feet wet, stay out of the low spots. Okay? That's it. Everybody start getting ready. We're going to go on in about 5 minutes.